Watch out!
Pokemon Legends ZA just had a surprise trailer in a Nintendo Direct that acted as a gameplay overview of sorts. We've already dissected that trailer a bit for some hidden secrets and details yesterday, but today we're gonna expand on those by looking at some overlooked details on the website for Legends ZA. That's right, Pokemon has updated the website again, and there's still details here that I'm not seeing anyone else notice, so I'm here today to point them out for you. In case you're new to the channel, I'd like to welcome you. I'm johtojonny, and I'm a media analyst here on YouTube, known for catching the smallest details in games and trailers that no one else notices. So, without further ado, let's get started on today's hidden secrets. First detail many have missed on the website is that we actually got the name of the male protagonist for Legends ZA. As we see on this ZA Royale trainer card, his name is Paxton. If you coincide this with the trainer card we saw in the trailer, we can see the female protagonist's default name is Harmony. Similarly to how our rivals, Urbane and Tawny, are plays on the words urban and town, Paxton and Harmony are plays on the terms peace and harmony. Okay, well, Harmony isn't a play on the term so much as it is the term, but also happens to already be a name. But Paxton is a play on the word peace because it's a name derived from the Latin word pax, which literally means peace. Now, this may very well be an RIP to the theory that these protagonists are the heroes from Johto, or is it? We already know Pokemon officially places the timeline that contains Mega Evolution in a separate Pokemon universe from the timelines that don't, meaning both the original Gold Silver Crystal, which had Golden Crystal as the protagonists, and Heart Gold and Soul Silver's timeline, that had Ethan and Lyra as the protagonists, were both timelines that didn't have Mega Evolution. So, if these are just variants of the Johto heroes in a timeline that has Mega Evolution, then it's very well possible that their names were another simple variation in this timeline. Paxton and Harmony could be the Mega Timelines Ethan and Lyra, or Golden Crystal. The similarities still exist very strongly, and the references and hints are still very much there. But I'll digress for now. It's a fun little theory, and I still personally have faith placed in it. But let me know in the comments if you guys do too. Now, the website for ZA clarifies quite a bit when it comes to the ZA Royale, and even trainer battles. For one, it elaborated on the process for ranking up. When exploring Lumio City, we can obtain bonus tickets. These tickets allow us to level up our ranks in more ways than simply winning Pokemon battles in battle zones. We will be able to cross off a checklist of tasks given to us by each bonus ticket and earn even more points to ranking up from Z to A, similarly to the bonus checklist that you could do in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's DLC, or even the Pokédex checklists that we had in Legends Arceus. On top of this revelation, the website also elaborates that when we get enough points to rank up, we don't simply reach the next letter grade right then and there. We obtain a challenge ticket that requires us to partake in a promotional match. We must win this battle to finally rank up to the next letter grade. Now, our first promotional match seems to be against a man named Zach. If you watched my last video, you know this man is truly evil in the bootlicking corporate sense, but this characteristic aside, Zach's name notably starts with the letter Z. And the other promotional match trainer we see is Yvonne, whose name notably starts with the letter Y. This is leading many people to think that every promotional boss will have their name starting with the same letter as the grade you're trying to beat. Zach could be the boss for rank Z, for example. Now, I can definitely see Game Freak doing this, though I would find it hard to believe when you realize that these challengers and the promo matches are just other tournament attendees trying to rank up as well. It would be pretty unimmersive for them to just so happen have the same first letter of their name as the rank you're trying to get. But you know what? This is a rare case where I don't even care, because I'd find it kind of funny. Like, imagine if it was just a really funny coincidence, and I would definitely find this trade-off for immersion worth it if AZ is our final boss. His name does start with the letter A after all. Regardless, a cool detail we already knew from the trailer is that we can sneak strike enemy trainers to gain an advantage state. But the website takes this further to explain that when we land these sneak strikes, we always get a critical hit. And we can even drain the enemy Pokemon's health bar entirely with that first sneak strike if the blow was powerful enough. This is an insane advantage. However, even more insane is the dynamic of this being used against us. Because apparently, something the trailer didn't tell us that the website does is that enemy trainers can get an advantage state on you before the match starts. They don't even have to land a sneak strike on you either. Supposedly, them simply locking eyes with you and starting the fight on their terms by doing this can catch your Pokemon off guard and leave them unable to move right away, allowing the enemy to get some free hits in, so be careful. Speaking of being careful, the website also mentions that we can encounter trainers far above our level at any time during our journey. So when this happens, we actually have the option to straight up run away from the fight. This is a first in mainline Pokemon where we can run from a trainer fight. It seems to function similarly to how we could run away from wild Pokemon fights in Legends Arceus by literally just running our character away from the battle. And obviously in ZA we can also do that with wild Pokemon as well. Someone we should never run away from though is our rival, Urbane or Tawny. Apparently, there are rivals throughout the tournament. And that's a detail that only the website told us. So let's make sure to beat them in every chance we get. Now, one curious detail I want us all to speculate on is this image here. It's on the website for the ZA Royale section, but it honestly raises some questions for me. In the picture, we see text that says Battle Zone activated. But this makes me wonder when we'd see this sort of dialogue in the game. Do we unlock more battle zones as we progress, or does it say this every night when the battle zones open up? I don't think it's the latter because it says zone singular and even shows a particular zone in the background beneath the text. If we do unlock more battle zones as we progress, I kind of find that to be a bummer since earlier the website said we can accidentally encounter trainers that are far higher rank and level than us. So if we can't access all the battle zones in any order, then I wonder how that will work. I guess there will just be trainers in earlier areas that are more powerful and we would have to avoid them from the start, giving us a reason to go back to these zones later and keeping those earlier zones relevant for longer. Okay, the more I talk about it, the more I like this actually. So this is good, But tell me, what do you guys think about this progression detail? And also tell us if there's any more details from the website that you noticed that we may have missed and I still didn't mention here. Who knows, you might get featured in a future video. After you comment, check out more of my videos like this one here, where I showed off all the craziest hidden details from the newest trailer that, once again, no one is talking about. The link is right in front of you and in the pinned comment. If you'd like to support me and have your name featured at the end of all of my videos, then do join my Patreon with the link in front of you or in the description, or become a channel member right here on YouTube. I've been JotoJohnny, and I'll catch you all there.